Do you recognize this Rudy, this El Salvadorian stud right here? If you do recognize him, it's probably because you recently saw him on world-famous Netflix and YouTube #1 podcast, Kill Tony, starring Tony Hinchcliffe and Brian Redband. Recently, there was an episode with David Lucas, friend of the show, friend of mine, friend of Rudy's, and he was the guest on the show. And Rudy got his name called.
Yeah.
So Rudy, before we watch this clip, how do you think you did? Can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
I think my minute was it fucked up because of certain things. I think I just froze up. I was real nervous.
So you're saying you fucked up? Is that what you're saying?
I think the minute was shit, but I think the interview was what saved my ass.
Look, you're getting kind of emotional right now. Are you emotional about it?
Yeah, super emotional.
Honestly, though, you've been working really hard. You told me that the reason that you got into stand-up comedy was because you were watching Kill Tony and that you wanted to get on that stage.
Yeah.
And then you finally get on that stage and you had your one opportunity that you've been working how long for?
2 years.
You've been working 2 years straight, nonstop, and then you have your 1 minute and you went up there and talked about how bad of an alcoholic you are and how bad of a father you are.
I tried.
Did you think that that was going to relate to all the other people that are proud to be bad fathers?
It just came out.
Who's the joke for? You know what I mean? Like, is the joke for the people that had bad fathers and probably felt like they were abused their whole life and so you probably give them PTSD?
I was just going with the flow, to be honest.
I know, but you've been doing it 2 years. What is the? I love flow. I'm all about flow. I think
once that joke.
I got State Farm Insurance.
The first joke that came out when I slipped up, the first joke, I didn't even want to say that joke, and then I think my whole.
So you said a joke you didn't even want to say, and I'm not trying to beat you up because it is hard. Let's not act like it's not.
I just slipped out. I was like, "Fuck, that's a joke I'm barely working on."
All right, well, let's watch this. Let's just see this, guys. And I want to get the chat. Chat, are we cooked? Chat, is Rudy cooked? I want your honest opinion. So put a poll: is Rudy cooked or not? And let's play Kill Tony. Rudy's 1 minute. Then we'll play the interview.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Rudy Ventura.
Hell yeah.
Pause it real quick.
Guys.
Can you pause it? Why the hell are you wearing shorts?
It was hot as shit out there.
I know, but you know they say when you're on stage, you're not supposed to wear shorts. That's like the first rule of stand-up.
Like if you're doing like an actual
like
show.
maybe open mic you can, but I'm not just saying that. I actually learned that too. I remember I went to a mic. This guy that was running the mic didn't let me do a spot because I had shorts on one time when I was in LA. I mean, he kind of was being.
Yeah, that's a rule, but I guess like that's more. I feel like that's more like a showcase.
So you feel like you're established enough to dress however you want, just look like you are.
I think this is just a
homeless
sign-up
person.
thing.
You look like you're a homeless person, right?
Do I look homeless? I thought I looked rich.
I mean, well, you're wearing an XL shirt. You're wearing shorts. I mean,
it's to cover my beer belly.
I mean, do you think you look flossing? Are you flossed
No,
out?
I wish I would have dressed.
You dress better when you do the fucking roast battles.
Yeah, I do.
You do. You wear Jordans and jeans.
I didn't.
Where was all your? I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm saying, where's all the shit you usually wear? You usually wear all this shit, and now
It
you're.
was just a carefree day. I woke up. I was like, let me just do my hair and get the fuck up and go.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So you
I've
already
signed up
started
so
the
many-
day bad because you're not dressed. Jordan Peterson, for whatever you say, you got to make your bed and get dressed nice in the morning. Isn't that what he says, Jimmy?
Yeah,
I don't know, but
exactly.
I'm just saying you're supposed to look nice. You got to look the part. That's why I wear the suit.
I looked shitty.
You didn't look great.
My hair looked like shit too.
I know. Why not fucking put a comb through your hair? I mean, what you're on?
not.
This is literally going to get 1 million views. Over 1 million.
It started
views.
raining, so my hair got all fucked up.
Okay.
And I had my head in my hand.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
On my head.
resume the clip.
I just have some great news. I just had my first baby recently.
Pause.
Whoa, I don't know what you guys are.
So you're soaking wet right now, and
Yeah.
you're soaking wet. Your shirt neck is stretched out like. You literally look like a raccoon. You look like an El Salvadorian raccoon right now. Your hair is wet. That mic is. Just keep playing.
Clapping for. I didn't say I was gonna raise him, but I appreciate you guys for that. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy.
That's the punchline. I got a kid. You didn't think I was gonna raise him.
That was an intro to the joke, yeah.
Okay, so that's the setup.
Yeah, that was a setup.
Okay, that's a setup. Now let's keep going.
I had my son, to be honest, like before I had my son, like I was a raging alcoholic, and now I'm just an alcoholic because I gotta go home to him after this shit, you know. Like before, I used to get real fucked up, and then I'd have to figure out, like, do I want to get fucked up with my homeboys or do I want to get fucked up with my son? Or should I get fucked up with my son and then go see my homeboys? Like, either way, I don't want him drinking at home by himself.
See, that's kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
But,
Pause.
you know, it's crazy. A lot of people.
I fucked up right there if you didn't notice, because this is a joke I wrote like a week ago.
That joke was funny, like I said.
Nah, but like I fucked up on the premise, the setup, which was the should I get fucked up with my son and then go see my homeboys, or should I get fucked up with my son and then go see my whatever the fuck I was supposed to come out. But yeah, I did not want that
your
joke.
joke. I mean, I mean,
I threw that joke away. I didn't even like it. I was like, I don't even know why the fuck I said that shit.
all right, let's keep going.
People tell me I look Indian or Arabic, and growing up, I could never tell the difference between them, to be honest. Like, they told me Indians have red dots on their forehead because of their religion, you know, they're Hindu. And Arabs do too, but it's not because of their religion. Those guys don't realize that they have one till after they're dead.
That's kind of funny.
All right, Rudy Ventura.
Okay, I was a racist. People like it. There's a lot of Nazis in that audience probably like that. So there's some white supremacists that vibed at that red dot joke.
Should have been my first joke. I don't know why the fuck that came out as my second one.
Yeah, because like I'm not an expert by any means, but I have a little knowledge. This is the thing. You know, when you go up there, you have one plan. Then you get up there, it's like a boxing match. What is Mike Tyson? Everybody's got a plan till you get punched in the face. Everybody's got a plan until you just have to say your first word, right? Then all of a sudden, it just blah, 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 your brain starts going crazy. But if you're going to try to, I guess, make the audience like you, joking about abusing your child as your first line would probably not be the route.
Oh, lesson learned, yeah, for sure.
Go.
Can't do that shit again.
No, because people are probably worried, right? They're probably like, is this guy, he's all
I think it's
wet.
more like
no, but let's look, go, can you show Rudy again? Let's just do a little screenshot. Like, Rudy, you're soaking wet, and you're talking about giving your son alcohol. And this is the problem. It's like the city council meeting we're going to go to tonight. It will go viral if you're believable. You actually look like you give your kid alcohol on this thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're a little too believable.
My girl don't let me, but yeah. Like, all right.
Look at you right there. You're soaking. So what, did you just walk across the street in the rain?
It started pouring right when I was about to walk in.
You're lucky you didn't get electrocuted on that microphone. You're so wet.
I know, bro.
They didn't have a towel backstage?
Nah, they didn't give a shit, bro. Not even a drink. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, now let's watch the reaction. This is where you turned it up a notch and you redeemed
Yeah, that's why I
yourself?
feel like I did. I don't think my minute was shit. I don't know.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great, yeah.
It wasn't shit.
It was straight.
Bombing's part of learning. You can learn from this.
Hey, that's my joke. Oh, at least I'm not bombing up here. That's what the joke, the punchline after the Arabic joke.
Did you use it?
I didn't have any more time. Once you hear the meow, it's over, baby.
Let's watch the reaction.
It's crazy. Rudy is actually a friend of mine. I know him very well.
Yeah, I'm his plug.
He is the plug.
But Ozempic's not working in it right now.
No, that's the fucking joke. You missed it right there.
Rudy get me all the snack foods before they come out in stores.
You try to make it seem cool.
Shouts out of my vatos.
No, but Rudy is actually a really horrible father. The night he had his... No,
Tell him about it.
Bro,
How about it?
he was chilling with me in Dallas. I do a roast battle up there.
D-Town.
He's in the green room. We're taking shots. And he's like, oh, yeah, my baby was just born. And I'm like, today? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, nigga, go be a fucking father.
I know, I was there.
You got that chick in the hospital by herself while you here taking shots,
I got a
bro.
dream I got to chase. She knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go hang out with your newborn kid after that?
Yeah, of course,
So you
yeah.
did shots with David Lucas, and then you went and hung
Then I
out with
went
your...
straight to the hospital. I had to get fucked up to watch that shit. That shit was just a little wild.
But you didn't even watch it. The kid came out when you were drinking with David, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like holding him and shit. Yeah.
Oh. You had to get drunk to look your baby in the eyes.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was not ready for that.
Yes.
That's like looking at you right now. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's
Look
crazy.
at my baby. He's getting big.
It's crazy.
Jimmy, what's the number to CPS real quick? Do we have CPS?
I'll Google it.
Hold on, let me real quick. Let me try to find it. Child Protective Services.
Yeah, that's been called on us before.
They haven't called that?
Yeah, when I was little, they called it on my mom. That was a cool time.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry to bring that up. A lot of people in that audience probably had that similar thing happen to them. And you probably brought up their PTSD from when their mom.
Hello,
That's
you
probably why
have
they were
reached
tripping.
the Texas Abuse Hotline of the Department of Family and Protective Services.
If you wish to continue in Spanish, press 2 now.
You can't call it because I don't have an address. You can't really go anywhere.
I'm not going to report you this time because I love you, Rudy. Strike one. You get 2 more strikes.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why.